This is the story of an ice cube, a young ice cube named Steve. Hi, my name is Steve and I am a solid. I have a definite shape and a definite volume. As you can see, guys, Steve here will have a definite shape, like a chair or something, and definite volume. Now, Steve has very tight molecules, which means he's a solid, like you can see on this picture right here. Also, I have a cool fact. Sometimes solids are not always only solid. There are combinations. For instance, oobleck. Now, what is oobleck? Oobleck. It's one of these gooey things here. One of these gooey things, but not just gooey. The thing is, if you punch it or something like that, it will be hard to touch. But if you gently go in with your fingers, it will be liquidy. So yeah, that's a cool fact. Well, anyway, continuing with the story. One day, Steve wanted to get out of the freezer and see the world. For his luck, he got picked to get put in an iced tea. But it was not that fun. It was great until Steve reached his melting point. Melting point is when, on this picture also you can see, on the temperature and the time, when he gets his melting or freezing point and turns into liquid. Here, right there. So yeah, back to the story. What this means is that at one point, the thermal energy of the air or temperature came to Steve, and the quicker molecules move, the more thermal energy it contains. Like when you are in the sun and your solid ice cream starts melting because of heat, and this means the solid does not have moving molecules, or they're very tightly packed, in other words. And the more thermal energy, the quicker the molecules move. So if it is a little hot, the molecules move a little, like the molecules in a liquid. So what does this tell us? Steve turned into a liquid because of melting. And also, liquids have a definite shape but no definite volume. Definite volume but no definite shape. Like as you can see here, the shape can always change. Sometimes it may be a tiny drop, and then the other time it can just be small ripples here. But the volume stays the same. So liquids have a definite volume but an indefinite shape. Okay. Now Steve was just sitting in the middle of iced tea, sitting on the porch of a house. The person who drank the iced tea, or part of it, must have forgotten about it. Steve lived in a very hot place, so after just some hours, he started to vaporize. He was starting to vaporize. So now, when there is so much heat, there is so much thermal energy. The molecules move even faster. Which molecules move faster than the molecules of a liquid? A gas. That's right. So now, here are the molecules of a gas, in case you are wondering. As you can see, they're very spread out, and also they move very fast, as you can see. And so now, Steve has an indefinite shape and an indefinite volume. You know why? Because the shape of a gas will just go like a wiggly thing and change every time, I don't know. And also, the volume will change because gas just flows away, some of it stays in its group and some just goes away. Anyway, continuing with the story. Now, before he knew it, Steve was a droplet falling from the sky, out of a cloud. The vapor turns into rain at a point when it reaches the clouds. It's the water cycle. Anyway, Steve was dropping and fell to the floor. His molecules were now a little tighter together and did not move that fast. He knew he had a definite volume and an indefinite shape. And here, just an image of rain. And Steve would be one of these tiny droplets. Well, conveniently it was winter at the time that Steve fell from the sky, which means he froze and became a solid again. Now Steve had a definite shape and a definite volume, and also his molecules were tightly packed again, as you can see here on the image again. And also now he was one of these things again, an ice cube. Now he was a solid again. Thank you for watching this, and if you want to know some more information or where the pictures came from, visit any of these websites. They're pretty good. Thank you. Bye.